Are you considering a Medicare supplement plan? Are you healthy and do you maintain your health? Then consider the Plan N. Hi, I'm Chris Prang, the Medicare analyst, licensed insurance agent based out of Charlottesville, Virginia, and licensed in other states as well, which you will see at the end of this video. My goal is simple. It is to help you make a wise and competent decision about all of your Medicare choices. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday to you. The great Greek philosopher Anonymous said, "Don't regret another birthday. The good news is that you are alive and can celebrate it." I'm just kidding about the Greek philosopher named Anonymous. So, are you a healthy person? Do you maintain your health? Do you see providers less than maybe a half a dozen or so times per year? Then seriously consider the Plan N, especially when you are first eligible for Medicare. Or maybe you're healthy and you're 70, 75, and you've been on a Plan F and a Plan G. It may make sense to switch to a Plan N if the premium savings is sufficient enough, and it's a wise thing to do. The value of the Plan N is it's a lower premium than certainly an F, and it is a lower premium than a G, but yet it still has very minimal out-of-pocket costs. Take a look at the chart that I have here. This is from the Medicare and You book, and you can see that I have outlined in red the Plan G and the Plan N. And so if you look at both of these, the Plan G will pay 100% of whatever Medicare does not pay, except for the Part B deductible. You come over and you look at the Plan N and you go down to the line where the Part B deductible is, you've got to meet that as well. And then just below that, there is what's called a Part B excess charge that the G does cover, but the N does not. Now, if you watch my video on the Plan G versus the Plan N, I kind of go into that, but simply an excess charge means you went to a provider that doesn't take Medicare assignment. 97% plus or minus of providers do take Medicare assignment, so it'd be very rare. And if you did happen to do that, what they can charge you is 15% above the Medicare approved amount. That's kind of how that works. So it's rare that it happens, but it could happen if you go to the wrong provider. Then if you go up to the second row there where it talks about Medicare Part B coinsurance, you will see that the Plan N pays 100%, but there is a triple asterisk there, and we drop down to the bottom and it says that the Plan N pays 100% of the Part B coinsurance. You must pay a copayment of up to $20 for some office visits and up to $50 copayment for emergency room visits that don't result in an inpatient admission. So that literally means you can go in for Part B office visit and pay anywhere from 1 penny to $20. It's going to be some variable in there is what you're going to pay. So very, very minimal is what you're actually going to pay. The value of the Plan N is this. The premium savings, they are less money than a Plan G. On average, the premium increases are less than a Plan G, so premium savings increases over time. Of course, there's no guarantee that you will experience a slower rate increase. If you take a look at the chart here, I also use this on my video comparing the Plan G to the Plan N. If we kind of go with some averages here over time, you can see that the rate increases on an N would probably typically be around 7.5%. I tell people when you get a Medicare supplement, figure 2 to 10% increase every year. Don't be surprised if it's higher. You get a 15% and even sometimes higher than that every year. But if we kind of look at averages is what we're going with. Plan N increased about 7.5% per year. The Plan G increased 10%. If you ride this thing out from age 65 to age 80, you can see the yearly savings goes up every single year. And then after 15 years, you would have a total savings of about $17,000, figuring if that happened. So the Plan N is a wise choice for people that are relatively healthy to completely healthy people. If you fall in that bracket, if you consider yourself relatively healthy, you don't go to the doctor a lot, you're not on a lot of medications, you certainly don't have any chronic conditions, no history of it, then you should seriously consider a Plan N and see if it makes sense to you. So what are your next steps? Contact me if you live in one of the states I'm licensed in to discuss rate comparisons and options to maximize your premium dollars and premium savings. I help you maximize your premium savings, discounts, and the proper plan for you. If you are turning 65, you will likely need and want a Part D drug plan. I can help with that too. I will review your medications and use the Medicare prescription calculator to determine what Medicare says is the lowest overall cost Part D plan for you based upon your unique medications and pharmacy choice. If I represent the lowest overall plan, then I will enroll you into that plan. If not, and they are significantly cheaper, meaning somebody else is cheaper, then I will tell you which plan it is and how to contact them. If you want, we can also discuss Medicare Advantage. Unlike some agents that totally poo-poo Medicare Advantage, I do believe Medicare Advantage works well, actually probably for the majority of people, but it's important that you understand how it works. You want to check your medication coverage on Medicare Advantage. You want to make sure your doctors are in the network. You need to understand how they work, the pluses and minuses, and I'll be more than happy to go over that with you if you are considering Medicare Advantage. What's important with the Medicare Advantage is that it is really contingent upon where you live and the plans available in your area, and you are comfortable with the potential copayments and prior authorizations, and you understand again how they work and their pluses and the minuses. If you need help, if you have questions, and you're from one of the states that I'm licensed in, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help. The states that I'm currently licensed in are Virginia, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Ohio, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas, with more states coming soon. And if you don't mind, in the comment section below, let me know what state you're watching from. That does help me out, helps me to determine whether I want to get licensed in that state or not. Do you live near the Charlottesville, Virginia area? And if so, would you like to meet in person? So if you live within about an hour to an hour and a half and you'd like to meet in person, I'd be more than happy to do that, to find a safe and convenient location, which typically is your home. But if you're not comfortable with that, we can meet somewhere else. Reach out to me and let me know. I want to remind you to please like, subscribe, and who do you know that can benefit from this video? Please share it with them. That is it for today. The Medicare Supplement Plan N, great option for people that are relatively healthy to extremely healthy. Save money over the long term compared to a Plan G. I'm Chris Prang, the Medicare analyst. Make it a great day.